Hello, welcome to another vlog. This week is the TBRPGathon hosted by Ro at Wandering Through Worlds. I will tag her below. I wasn't going to participate, but the first two choices for her game for her readathon were very easy for me to do, so I think I'm gonna just keep going. The first one was the choice was between being a solo act or a duet, and I chose solo act. And that one, your prompt was to read a book with one perspective. So I listened to Never Date Your Brother's Best Friend by Barnard, I think was her name. I could be wrong. I'll look it up and I'll tell you guys later, or I'll put it down below. So I listened to that at work because it only had one narrator, so I assumed it was only told from one perspective, and it was. It was weird. It wasn't bad. It was not a bad story. It just was not that great. Basically, this girl moves back to Lake Tahoe, which I love Tahoe, so anything set there is always great. This girl moves back to Tahoe after she graduates from college, trying to get ready for law school, and she takes her best friend with her, and her best friend has a really crappy love life, and so she tries to set her up on all these dates, and then she ends up re-meeting this guy Jagger, who was her brother's best friend in high school, and their chemistry ends up being undeniable. But there was just so many crazy things happened in it. The girl was sexually assaulted, and there was the boyfriend, or her boyfriend's ex-girlfriend shows up saying she was pregnant. It was a wild ride, but it was okay. But check trigger warnings for sure for it if you decide to read it. I wouldn't necessarily recommend it, but it was an easy, quick audio. And then the second choice was there was some sort of creature, and it was whether I wanted to wait for the creature to come to me or if I wanted to chase after it. And I chose to wait, and the prompt was patience. And Ro had said something about a book that you're anticipating released, and one of my most anticipated releases for this year was Scarred by McIntire. And so that's what I'm going to pick up. It's also on my January TBR. It's the second to last book on it, so I'm going to pick that up, and I will let you guys know how that goes. We'll talk to you all in the next one. Bye. Good morning. It is Tuesday, so it's day 2 of the TBRPGathon at 6 p.m. my time in the Central. That is when she'll drop her third choice. That's midnight in London area, England, GMT, I think it's the time zone. But yeah, 6 p.m. for me. So I won't know if I can add Scar to that, or if I'll have to listen to something at work tomorrow to fulfill this prompt, which is fine. She has said you don't have to read one book per prompt or anything, but I did get 25% into Scarred, and it's really good. It's dark. I love the way, I loved Hook, and I loved how deranged Hook was, and I feel like Tristan is just as deranged, if not more. The scene that I just read was crazy. Yeah, I'm not going to say anything because spoilers, but he's deranged, and I really like Sarah B. Sarah B. And because Scarred is a Lion King retelling or reimagining, which I know Lion King is really just Hamlet, a movie version of Hamlet for kids, but this is more, it has characters named from, or similarly named as in, sorry, I need to put my dishes away, similarly named from the movie, the Disney cartoon movie. But yeah, so it's a reimagining, but it's really good so far, and I'm enjoying it. So yeah, I will go to work now because it's that time, so gotta go to work. My boss won't be in the office very much this week, which is nice. I mean, my boss is super chill anyways. Like, I really enjoy working with him, but it's always a little bit more relaxed when he's not there. Like, I feel like I can catch up on, like, YouTube and listening, you know. Even though I listen to a book every day, I feel like I have to listen to it really, really fast. So I really have to listen to, like, a romance book only, because I like to finish a book while I'm at work, and I have to get distracted a lot when he's there, just talking to him, or he has a lot more projects that we have to do. So it's a great time to, like, catch up on projects that we're behind on, and when he's not there. So that is what I will be doing at work. So yeah, and then I'm come home, and I don't know what I'll do, but I will let you on the later. All right, talk to you in the next one. Bye. Hello, welcome back. It is Tuesday night, and the next prompt for TBRPGathon dropped, and that prompt was so I picked solo first, and then I picked wait for it second. So solo was to read a book with one POV, and then wait for the creature to come to me was Patience, and I picked Scarred by Emily McIntire because that was one of my most anticipated releases of the year. And then the third pick choice was to go right or left, and I picked right, which is book from the right side of the globe, so basically not anything from the Americas. So I'm gonna continue using Scarred because even though the author is American, the setting is very British, plus it's a retelling of The Lion King, which is African. So I'm counting it as right side. So yeah, I'm about halfway through it, and I'm not liking it as much as Hooked. Hooked was much better in my opinion. This one, I feel like it's the way it's set is like supposed to be an older, like it seems like it's an older, like a historical type book. I mean, I know it's dark, obviously. It's like a historical type book, but like some of the things they have been said are very modern. And like they have cars and stuff, so I know it's not completely historical because they do have cars and such. But it's just, some of the phrases just don't fit the way, like the vibe of the story, in my opinion. And honestly, like Hook was crazy deranged, but like Tristan's scary, like psychopathic scary. And like, I mean, I know I said in a previous vlog when I read There Are No Saints that I don't mind that, but I don't know, he's like really, really creepy. Plus it's like very slow burn. I mean, were hooked. Like, I feel like they were hooking up within like the first 25%. This one we're halfway through, and there's been like talks of it, but like they haven't done anything. I mean, she is technically engaged to his brother, so there's that. But yeah, I don't know. We'll see. I probably won't finish it tonight because I still have like 53% of it left to read, and I just don't think I'll get to it. But if I do finish it, I will let you know tomorrow morning, or maybe later. I don't know. We'll see. But that's all I have for this clip. I will talk to you all in the next one. Bye. Okay, so I had to make a clip because I just read the part. So obviously it's the Lion King retelling, and it's like the villain gets the girl. And so Tristan, who is our Scar, right? He just was thinking about the memory of when he got his scar, which this isn't a spoiler obviously because it's clearly Lion King, but it goes from like his eye down to his mouth. And oh my gosh, I could not stop crying. It was so sad. No wonder he is so unhinged. But my heart just broke reading that, and I had to just tell you guys. So yeah. He also just kissed Sarah, so that's good. Things are escalating now, so I'm gonna stop talking again and go back to reading. Talk to you in the next one. Good morning. It is Wednesday, and I just pulled up to my office. It's behind me. And yeah, I think I'm going to start Dial A for Aunties by Jessie Q. Sutanto. Don't know how to say it. I'll put it down in the description. But I've heard really good things about it, and I know that the second one comes out in like March, and I have it from the library, so I'm gonna read it or listen to it. It's like a 10-hour audiobook, so I listen to it at 2 times speed, so 5 hours, half my day about. But yeah, I'm just got to work. I was listening to NFL talk radio because I'm weird like that. And, you know, I know this happened a couple days ago. The writers let go of Mike Mayock, who was brought in by John Gruden, which John Gruden's a trash human. We all know this. Well, maybe you don't know this. If you don't, John Gruden is a trash human. I'm not going to talk about it. But you can look it up. It's not, not unknown. But he's brought in by John Gruden basically to be John Gruden's yes man. I mean, he made some terrible draft choices drafting Henry Ruggs, who got in a fatal car accident, drinking and driving. And Damon Arnett, who decided to post a video with a gun. But I don't know if that was him or if that was John Gruden that made those picks. So, I don't know. I don't think they should have fired him yet. I think they should have let him have a season to be a GM on his own. And I think they should have kept Rich Bisaccia, who took over for John Gruden when John Gruden quit, was let go, whatever he did. And I know you're here for the book content, but I'm also here for the football content. Well, the sports content in general. But I don't know. I'm just kind of upset about it. Like, I feel bad for Derek Carr. Like, one step forward, 5 steps back every couple seasons. We made it to the playoffs in 2016, and he broke his leg and then came back and had a rough year. I mean, he didn't trust his offensive line, and he had a rough year. It wasn't a good one. So then they fired Jack Del Rio, and then they brought in John Gruden, and every year steadily been getting better. This year, insane amounts of turmoil. Head coach is a horrible human. Number one wide receiver is an idiot, and like, just, it was thing after thing. And Derek Carr handled it all like a pro. And now I feel like, I mean, we were in the playoffs, so we're not going to get a good draft spot. So it's not like we can draft a quarterback to replace him. And so, yeah, I don't know. I'm just really upset about it. but I had to head into work because people are starting to pull into the parking lot, so they're gonna be like, what the hell are you doing? But yeah, I will talk to you all later. Welcome back, everybody. It is Wednesday night and day 3 of TBRPGathon, and day 4 dropped earlier, the choice. And this choice wasn't a choice. It was, you had to go and roll a d20 die, which I just did on my phone, and I got a 9, so I had to choose less between 1 through 10, and then the other option was 10 through 20. So my prompt is to read a book with less than 300 pages, which Dial A for Aunties, which I started today. I looked it up on Goodreads. It's $299. So I could count that. I also have, I have like a book that I just read on my Kindle, like when I'm in between books, that I've been reading for like 2 weeks, and it's only like a 250 page book, but I read it at night. Like, it's literally like I don't want to start something new, which I'll read it tonight because I finished Scarred, which I'll get to in a minute. But it's like I don't want to start something new book, but I'm also like not super invested to the point where I'm like, I need to finish this now. I mean, it's good, don't get me wrong, like I'm not hating it. I'm just, it's a decent book. Like, it's nothing that I'm like, I need to know what happens next. I need to know about this couple. It's just a short, sweet contemporary. Like, but it's fine. It'll probably end up getting between 3.5 and 5 stars, or 4 stars for me. But I finished Scarred early tonight, and it was okay. I mean, it was good. It was good. I enjoyed it. I gave it 4 stars. But it wasn't as good as Hooked. And I love me a dark romance. But I don't know what it is about this one. It wasn't, like, it's nothing that I'm like, oh my god, I need this book in my life forever. Whereas Hooked, I was like, this book's fantastic. And I was super hyped for this one. I think that's the problem, is it just didn't quite live up to the hype that I was thinking in my head. But I did enjoy it. I mean, I definitely, if you're into dark, if you're into retellings or I guess it's more of a reimagining, then, excuse me, I would definitely pick up Scarred. It was good, but I don't know how many times I could say it was good. And then while I was at work, I started Dial A for Aunties, and that one, because I was like, Scarred technically isn't on like the right side of the world. I feel like it takes place in like a British type setting, and it's definitely based off of an African tale, or a tale that takes place in Africa. But so I started Dial A for Aunties, which the author is Indonesian and was raised in Singapore. So there's definitely rep from that, and from the right side with that. So I picked it up for that too. And plus, I've just been really wanting to read it because I've heard a lot of really good things about it. And the second one's coming out in March, like I think on my birthday, or right around my birthday is in March. So it's either like the week before, the week of, or the week after my birthday. I could be completely wrong though. It could be the 29th. Who knows? But yeah, I really enjoyed it. It was part family drama, part mystery, part comedy, part romance. Like, it was really, it has happily ever after, so it is a romance. It does have romance in it. It is not a romance. No, it is not a romance, but it does have a romantic subplot, and I just enjoyed it. I was laughing. There were a few times, like, I was just cracking up, and the lady that sits next to me, or her cubicle's next to mine, she was like, what are you laughing at? I don't think the book I'm reading has just got me dying. So it was really good. I enjoyed it a lot. And like I said, it's under 300 pages. So I could count it. But I think I'm probably going to go with the book that like I said, it's been my my backup book. like, don't want to start a new one. Because I'm, especially with the TBRPGathon, there's a couple books that I really want to get into my reading. Cough, Grip, and Still, and The Air by Sophie Lark. Those are books that, like, I just really want to get to, but I don't want to start them tonight, because generally at night I read, like, maybe 50 pages if I'm, like, really tossing and turning, but I'm pretty tired, so I'll probably only get, like, 10 read. So yeah, it'll probably be what I pick up. It's called Plus One by Aletha Romig. Don't know how to say. I'll tag it down there or type it down there, but yeah, that is it. I have been rambling way more than I should, so all right, we'll talk to you all in the next one. Bye. Good morning. Really quick update, just because I'm running super late this morning. It's already almost 8 and I have to be at work at 8, so not that it matters. I can be a couple minutes late, but it's freezing here. That's why you can hear my heater. That's why, because I'm really cold. But anyways, I just wanted to hop on here and say that I kept reading Plus One by Althea Romig. It's good. It's a fake dating turns to real dating, boss employee type romance. It's good. I'm a little concerned because they haven't had a third act, like a real true third act conflict yet, and we're a little more than 75% through, so I'm afraid that there's going to be something really terrible that's going to get wrapped up really quick, or there won't be anything, which would be a great surprise. But yeah, I might listen to Ravishing the Heiress by Sherry Thomas, because that's under 300 pages, and I have it on Anyplay, and that's the Rake Appreciation Society, which is a book club hosted by Jen from Book Ravishing from Crystal's Bookish Life. It's their book with their book clubs today, and I kind of forgot about it, so I might listen to it. It's not a super long audiobook, so I might listen to that while I'm at work. I might not. We'll see. But I will update you all later tonight. Bye. Hey guys. Is it terrible that I'm kind of loving my hair like this? Because I am. I don't know. I could never replicate this, but this is what the look we're going with today. So it is Thursday night, and I listened to Ravishing the Heiress by Heiress, not Heiress. Ravishing the Heiress by Sherry Thomas for the Rake Appreciation Society. It was also a book that was under 300 pages, so it fit my prompt for TBRPGathon. So I listened to that at work, and it was great. The angst, usually I hate love triangles, and this one worked for me. The miscommunication, I usually hate that too, but did not hate it in this one. Definitely a really good book, and if you like historicals with a lot of angst, I'll pick it up. Although we talked about this a lot on the live show, which I was just in the comments on. I did wish there was an epilogue. I personally, I know a lot of people don't care for epilogues. I love an epilogue. I want to see their HEA. I want to see them together and happy and living life 5 years down the road. And this book did not have an epilogue, and it literally, the main couple doesn't figure stuff out until the last page. So it's just like the payoff, I needed a little more, but I did still really enjoy it. And then I came home, and I hadn't finished it when I came home, but the next drop happened, and I picked, it was between long thin stick or short thick stick, and I chose the long thin one, which the answer was choices, or the prompt was choices. So I have a couple books I could choose. I mean, I could continue to use that one. I could use the book that I started, that I've been reading for like a week and still haven't finished, Plus One, because I've been trying to fit that into a prompt. I've been consciously trying to make choices to fit into a prompt. Or I do have Finlay, Donovan is Killing It, and I think there's choices that the character has to make. Plus, I also really want to read Grip by Kennedy Ryan. So, and that one, Bristol has to make a decision on if she wants to be with Grip after what happened at the end of Flow. So, yeah, I have a lot of options that I'm going to go with. So, we'll see. I might do Finlay Donovan while I'm listening, like at work, listen to it at work tomorrow. And then if I decide I don't want to use it, like, use Grip. And because tomorrow's Friday, and I was supposed to go up and visit my family this weekend, but 2 of the 5 of them have COVID. So, and I mean, they tested positive on Tuesday, so they should be fine by Saturday, but I don't want to go up there and then test positive again and not be able to see them, because it's a 2-hour drive and that's a lot of gas, and to go for 24-ish hours just isn't really worth it to me, to not be able to see like my nieces and stuff. So I'm gonna gonna save it for next weekend because they'll be fine by then. I mean, all of us are fully vaccinated, boosted. The girls aren't boosted because they're little, but they're fully vaccinated. So we're fine. It's just I don't want to put that unnecessary exposure to it into my life. And if I don't get to see my nieces, I'll be really sad. So next weekend, 100% should be able to see them. So that's the plan. So I'm just going to be at home. And my apartment's finally super clean. I mean, there's football. But there's not really a game that I'm like, I have to watch this whole game. Cannot do anything else like there was last weekend. So I'll probably do a lot of reading, which is fantastic. So I also might try to film some videos. And yeah, take some Instagram photos because I've been really lacking on Instagram lately. That's because the sun goes down so early and I like to use natural light. So we'll see. But yeah, I'm actually probably going to go to bed pretty soon because I'm tired. I woke up at like 3 this morning and then I fell back asleep at like 5:30 and my alarm goes off at 6. So fun stuff. But yeah, that is all for this update. I will talk to you guys tomorrow morning. Bye. Good morning. Happy Friday. Yay. It is Friday, January 21st. And last night I finished +1 by Althea Romig. It was cute. I enjoyed it. Only One Bed, Boss Employee, Office Romance. Super cute. Forced proximity, hero falls first, all that fun stuff. So had all the great tropes. So I really enjoyed it. But yeah, then I started Grip by Kennedy Ryan. I might use that for choices. I also have Finlay Donovan is Killing It, which I might start at work right now. But yeah, it's freezing cold here again, so sorry if you can hear my heater. But I better get in and go to work. So I will talk to you guys in the next one. Bye. Hello. It's Friday night, which means I have the whole weekend off. TJF, man. But the next drop of the TBRPGathon choice was to make a choice between being in control or being in a harness. And I chose the harness prompt. Or I chose the harness. And the prompt was colorful. So I am actually going to choose Grip for that because it has colorful cover. So pretty straightforward. And so I'm using Finlay Donovan is Killing It for my prompt from yesterday. I have about 2 hours left of the audiobook. I chose not to finish it because I wanted to wait and see if which one, whether Grip would fit for this or whether Finlay Donovan would fit for today's choice. So I chose not to finish it, but I will get it done. I mean, it's a 2-hour audiobook, or 2 hours left of the audiobook, which is really only like an hour at 2 times speed. So it's really good. I enjoy it. It's funny, and I mean, it's not a romance, so that automatically kind of lowers it just a little, but I'm still enjoying it. And Grip, I'm about 20% done with it. 19% according to my Kindle. And I'm loving it. And I just know that my heart will get ripped out of its chest between this and the next book. So, yeah. It's the weekend. I have zero plans but to stay home and try to keep warm. So you actually will probably see me in the same sweatshirt like 5 times because it's been my go-to hoodie lately. So who knows? It's 7 o'clock. I'm gonna read a little bit and then I'm probably gonna watch more. I watch 2 shows like live. And that is Grey's Anatomy and Station 19, but I'm a couple weeks behind. I just got busy and haven't got caught up. So I have 2 episodes of Grey's to catch up on and 1 episode of Station 19. So I might watch one of those. Who knows? It's division round of the playoffs this weekend, so I'll be watching football tomorrow and Sunday. And yeah, that's my update for now. I will talk to you all in the next one. Bye. Hello. So, I'm halfway through Grip, and I just can't. I'm already crying. Yeah, just because the angst in this book, like, breaks my heart. I'm just, ugh. But yeah, I'm crying over this book, and I know that the next one is even more emotional, so it's terrible. Alright, I'll update you guys later. Bye. Hello. It's Saturday. And so it's the last, well, I guess technically tomorrow is the last day of the TBRPGathon. It's 6 tonight in America, or in Texas. The last prompt will drop. But I did finish Grip last night, not last night, this morning. And oh my gosh, that book was so good. 5 stars for sure. I probably won't start anything else until after the next prompt drops, because I do really want to move on to Still. But I don't want to start it and then have to find something else to fit whatever my prompt is. So I'm just going to watch football and hang out. I might film a few videos later. But yeah, that is all that I have to say for now. I will talk to you guys later. Bye. Hello. It is Saturday night, and the final prompt for TBRPGathon popped out, and the choice was between splitting the cards or splitting something or stealing it. It's to stay in this realm that we're in. And I chose to split. And my prompt was friendship. So I'm going to stretch it and I'm going to use Still, because Grip is Bristol's brother's best friend. So I'm using that as my prompt. So I'm going to start that tonight. And you will probably get lots of emotional content from me, because from what I know, this book is about to wreck my soul. So be prepared to see emotional crying me. I've already done it twice in this vlog, so why not keep going? I'm also only gonna half read because the 49er Packer game's tonight, and as I talked about last week, I effing hate the 49ers with such a passion in my soul. So I am going to be rooting hard for the Packers. Plus, if you've never seen Matt LaFleur, who is the Packers head coach, you are missing out. He is the hottest of hot men. Someone needs to write a romance novel about Matt LaFleur and him falling in love with just a regular old girl. Because he is so sexy. And a lot of people tell you Jimmy Garoppolo, who is the Niners quarterback, is also very attractive, which he is, but he's the Niners quarterback, so I hate his team with a fiery passion that burns in my soul. So, Matt LaFleur, I'm rooting for you. And yeah, if you're on BookTube, Matt LaFleur, hit me up. Just kidding. But no, Matt LaFleur is a very, very pretty man. So I'm going to be watching that game, and I'll probably read. The game starts in like 15-ish minutes, I think, so it'll be over around 10. It's a Saturday. I'll probably stay up till like at least 1. Maybe I'll go to bed early and wake up super early. Maybe I'll do a freaking stay awake for 24 hours thing. I don't know. The night is young. I have my Negroni, which I don't really know what it is. I was given a like make your own kit. You just add vodka to it, and it like has all the ingredients. It's very cinnamony, which is weird because like I don't do Fireball. Bad memories, but this actually doesn't taste too bad. I might have to look up what's in it, but that's all for now. I'm pretty sure I just spelled to myself, but whatever. I will talk to you guys in the next one. Bye. Good morning. It is Sunday and the last day of the TBRPGathon. And it's also the second day of NFL divisional round playoffs. Stupid Niners won last night, so depressed me. But that's okay. I started still last night and I got halfway through, and it's so good. It's all very tough. Like there's a lot of really like tough subjects, especially like nowadays with everything that's going on in the world. It is like it's an interracial relationship between a white woman and a black man, and just the prejudices that people have against their relationship, and it's tough to read about. But it's really good, and the author really knows what she's talking about. So, yeah, I'm about halfway through, and I'm loving it. I haven't cried yet, so that's good. But I do know some really heavy stuff happens in the next, like, half of it. And, yeah, not looking forward to that. But I'm just going to read and watch football today. The Bills and Chiefs play tonight, so I'm rooting for the Bills because as a Raider fan, I don't like the Chiefs. And the Rams and the Bucks play. And as much as I hate Tom Brady, the stupid Niners have beat the Rams twice this season, so what's to say they wouldn't beat him next week in the championship game? So, yeah. Also, I did something on my lip. Like busted it somehow. That really hurts. So that's fun. But yeah, that's my Sunday plans. I will update you all in the next one and probably close out the vlog then. But see you later. Bye. I'm 80% through still, and what's about to happen is gonna break me. I spent the last 20 minutes crying over the last like 4 chapters. I'm not going to say anything about it, but because I don't want to give spoilers. But if you know, you know what Bristol and Grip are going through right now. And yeah, I'm heartbroken. And I don't think I'll be able to speak after this next chapter. So that's why I'm saying something now. But yeah, I will have this done before the next football game starts. So yeah, that is all. I will talk to you when I can comprehend life again. Hello. It's time to close the vlog out. I finished still today, and my heart broke, and then it was put back together. Kennedy Ryan is a genius. I gave 5 stars, of course, but I tend to, because I mostly read romance, so I like rank them based off of like I made my own like scale where I do like emotional, gut punch, spicy, characters, plot, and then my overall enjoyment reading it. Because sometimes I may love a book, but it might have like a bonkers plot that I'm like, this is completely unrealistic. And this book, I gave it a 49. The only spot I gave it a 9 in was the plot, just because there was a lot that happened, but I don't know. It wasn't a full 50. I don't know that I've ever read a book that would be a full 50. But yeah, it's definitely up there. Definitely a 5-star book. But yeah, so that was the last TBRPGathon prompt, which was, I chose to share. So I went the solo path, and then I chose to wait, and then I rolled below, and then I chose right side, and then I rolled a 9 on the D20 die, so I had a lower, so a book under 300 pages, and then I don't even remember. I wrote it down. But yeah, I read 7 books in 7 days. So it was a lot of fun. And they were all pretty good. I mean, I read 1 3-star book, and the rest were 4 or 5 stars. So that's that. Hope you all had a great week, or having a great week, or a great day, or anything. And I will talk to you all in the next one. Bye.